YouTube, what up? Welcome back to channel Adrian TV, and y'all know me as Adrian. But before we get into today's video, y'all know what y'all need to do. Subscribe to the channel, like and comment on the videos. Also follow me on Rumble where I post. And if you see a video or anything you want me to talk about, sports, the dynamic between men and women, anything, please don't hesitate to hit me up. You can hit me up on my social media platforms. It'll be pinned in the description. Y'all, in today's video, I actually have a video of a woman talking about why simps and nice guys come last. You know how the saying goes, nice guys finish last. And it's crazy. I think this information is starting to catch up to the younger generation of women, because one day a while ago, I remember I was going to meet the girl I was dating parents, and she told me, because she knows my content, watches my content, before we got to the restaurant, she said, Adrian, I just want to tell you my dad is a simp. I was like, She's like, no, Adrian, my dad is a simp. So in other words, she knew that her dad was a nice guy or a simp that her mom settled for. And when we got to dinner and I was watching the mannerisms, I was like, that's crazy that she could pick that up. And I'm starting to realize now the younger generation of women are now can understand this, and the information is spreading. So let's watch this video clip and I'll give you my thoughts of why simps and nice guys will always finish last.
Introduce yourself.
Hello, my name's Ryan.
Nice to meet you, Ryan. Now, the question of the night is, when's the last time you ghosted somebody and why?
Well, I actually just ghosted somebody like yesterday.
Why?
Because he was too nice to me.
He was too nice.
I don't like when people are nice to me because I don't deserve to be nice to.
So you a bad girl?
No.
Yes.
I mean, that's what it is if you say you don't like people to being nice to you. Now, what was he doing?
He was just really nice to me, and I
Like
just,
a simp? Was he being
Yes.
a simp?
Yes.
We don't like simps.
We don't like simps, especially not when it's like really early on. Like I don't.
So
do that.
y'all just met?
Yes, like not even a month ago.
What was he doing? Like, describe.
Like texting 24/7. Like, what are you doing? Where are you at? Blah blah blah. I can't do that. He gave me his credit card when we went out.
Yeah, and as you heard it from her, she understands that guy's a simp. But let's go over a few points from that video. And y'all, once again, the reason why I do this is for men and women can both learn and understand these things, because you may be feeling it, but you may not understand why do you feel this way. And it's unfortunate because, in my personal opinion, your parents should be teaching you this. But if your dad is a simp, or if your mom knows that your dad is a simp and the dad doesn't know, your father, she's not going to want to say that because it can mess up the relationship or the family. So that's why I have me. When you notice, the first thing she said, he was too nice to me. When a woman says he was too nice to me, all she's just really saying is, I don't find him attractive enough, or his status isn't high enough. Because if the guy she was more into, in other words, a more attractive guy, a more higher status guy, she would not consider that guy is too nice for her. She would actually respect it more. And men, let me tell you this, if a woman does not find you attractive enough or higher status enough, if you do nice things, they will not respect it. Now, I'm not saying you being mean to women. I hope you understand that. I'm not saying being mean to women, but you can go too far if she doesn't respect you, looks-wise, status-wise, or masculine wise. So you have to be careful with that. Now, even that she says that can change when she gets older, because she may be a younger woman, but if her options dry up, she could always go back to that guy. And that kind of goes back to what I said in that story time earlier with that one woman I was dating. Some women understand that, okay, this guy is a simp, he's way too nice, I don't really like him like that. But if her options dry up, some of them will go back and settle and marry a man like that, just as I said in that story time that I gave you at the beginning of the video. And if you notice, she said she doesn't deserve to be nice to. But I can guarantee you for a fact, if the right guy comes along, that will completely change. And this is why I think men go too far. And it's not her fault. Men, if a woman isn't reciprocating that same type of attention to you, or you feel like you're doing more, you should stop. Now, once again, I'm not saying you be cold to women or never talk to them at all, but it's like a push and pull. There has to be reciprocation, because I know too many men who do this and they wonder why they get used for their money or why they get used for their time. It's because she doesn't view you that way, so you're doing too much. So from that point on, you should cut your losses and keep it moving. And if you notice, she said, we don't like simps. So that is true. Women do not like simps or lower status men. But if she, like I said, if she gets old enough to where her options dry up and she can't compete with the younger, more attractive women, she would definitely love simps. And that's where you always hear those videos of women saying, where did all the good men go? Good men were trying to court you. It's just that you viewed your status up here, and those good men that were trying to court you down here. That's the only difference. And this point right here that I'm about to make, it is controversial, but I do believe it's true. I don't think the relationship can really ever work if the man is more into the woman. I believe the woman has to be more into the man. So in other words, she will naturally be more submissive, because if the man is more into the woman, the man will become more submissive. Because if you think about it, think about the example that she used or how she explained it. She said, he would text me 24/7. So in other words, from the dynamics of that relationship, she was more of the man, he was more of the woman. So I don't think relationships could work if the man is more into the woman. I believe the woman has to be more into the man for it to be a healthy relationship. And men, don't lead with your wallet. She's right, he is a simp for that. Only knowing her for a month and you give her your whole credit card, so she's definitely not gonna respect you. Because if you're a woman watching this or men watching this, I want you to understand, I'm not gonna bash a woman for a man who's doing too much being a simp. That's his fault. It's not her fault. It's not like she has a gun to his head. He's willingly doing it. And I notice when situations like this occur and men get too invested, they tend to get too emotional. If she wants to leave him or finds another guy, it's because they led too much with their wallet. Men, you should never have to lead with your wallet to get a woman's attention. Now, if you're going to take the relationship seriously, she needs to understand that you can protect and provide, but to give your whole credit card, that's doing way too much, way too soon. Those are the reasons why I think simps and nice guys finish last. And once again, this is why I appreciate social media, because a lot of people say, Adrian, you're just being butthurt, you're reaching. But when we have women like this telling the public on the internet, so in other words, everyone's going to see this, it's giving credence to what I'm saying and what a lot of people are saying. Now, once again, it goes back to biology. I don't think she's cruel or mean. It's just a harsh world in biology, and with dating and the dynamics between men and women, I feel it's always going to be this way. So men, be careful out there, and y'all remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see y'all in the next video.